Good morning and welcome to today. I just happen to have my Capricorn. Well, it's not mine, it's my little girl's. She's a Capricorn, and I just happen to have my coffee in it today. Didn't even realize that really till right now, so that's good. Well, I don't know. Capricorn could have something to do with this. Either a person that's a Capricorn or the energy of the Capricorn. Sorry, I had to take a sip of that. That's pumpkin spice flavor. And I don't usually like it, but it was on sale, so I said, well, yes, I'm going to like it now. And I do like it, actually. So I usually put a little cinnamon in my hazelnut anyway, and so it does have that kind of spice. I do love a sweet potato pie also. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. I still have my little rollers in my hair. Actually, I put them in late and in the dark. So, I shall just be sharing this beautiful last sipper. There's my coffee, sign and a ship. Ah, ship. You know when the saints come marching in. Oh, when the saints come marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Okay. Oh, when the saints. Okay, we're not going to start. Okay. Whew. Okay. Anyway, cool. I forget that that's. I just found a ship also that's metal like this here. Reminds me of my father-in-law. He loved ship that he has to have. That he has to have. No, he used to have. I don't know if he still does because I don't know if it's up. But he had this huge ship, and it was like with the strings and everything. Like it was. I don't know. And he also liked trains. He used to set the train sets up every Christmas around the Christmas tree. I have a lot of fond memories of Christmas and him and the family in general because they celebrated Christmas more than birthdays. And so that's their tradition. And they would open the gifts on Christmas Eve. Or most of them. I've not all of them. And I thought that was interesting. And I think my kids, they still do that. But save some. They open some and I think they save some. Like, it's making me want to cry. And yeah, he's born in December. So maybe that was like, because he was born in the 30s, right? Early 30s or middle 30s. Mid 30s. Or mid to late 30s. So, times were different, right? And people of color living in like the South. So probably around Christmas they merged birthday and Christmas. That's kind of what they do. That's their kids actually. That's interesting. Yeah. So that's probably why they did that themselves. My father-in-law. Anyway, traditions. Traditions are what we're talking about here. Oh. The Sun and Soul came out here from the wow. And so we'll look that up in a little bit. I don't know what that says. That's confirmation, but and also I'm just looking now because I'm getting just like kind of the energy for today, but I'm going to knock and see what messages we're going to get from the Bible promises. Exactly. Hearts for that. Hearts around the world. And then the High Priestess card came out from the ancestors here. And then I have some cards here regarding a false. There might be false information, false statements, false documents regarding a love offer. Somebody may have done a ritual on someone's chakras, or someone's chakras are out of alignment and they need to heal. There's a false narrative. Maybe something needs to be looked at differently with this hangman here next to the High Priestess. Maybe someone's looking at the High Priestess differently. They're getting messages. Some precise, so they're getting some truth about, more truth. They were not, maybe they were told some information that was not accurate. There's the false. There's the false. Okay. So there's some false narrative about this High Priestess. Or the High Priestess is looking at things differently about this King of Swords, this air sign, who's been just standing guard and tired and exhausted here. Someone courageous and persistent who has strength, resilient, a test of faith, boundaries, perseverance, stamina. This person has shown their strength and stamina, perseverance, and divinity is here. Mature man. Moving on. Then we have divination. Oh, wait, the divination was hiding here. That something was hiding to get before, like yesterday. Could have been this same thing. So, something about change. This mature man and change about this divinity. Something about divination. And moving on. The veil is thin right now. And so I think so they're having dreams maybe about their divinity and moving on. And something about divination. Because somebody did a spell. Because there's a ritual here. And the High Priestess. And the High Priestess showed up. Also in the Neteru, this, I forget what it's called, this, but they are the, anyway, but the High Priestess. So there's something going on with, because Osiris came up, Isis, Nephthys, which is the number 2, that would be the High Priestess, yeah. And the shadow. Okay, so there's a sacred relationship with this that helped to heal. It was necessary to help heal the shadow parts. The High Priestess is now